live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
In life. It is Friday, May 27th. I'm Courtney Savala. Derek has the day off today. We finally made it to Friday. I'm here. And let's have a good show today. Today on Houston Live, a last-minute change with the International Festival, the venue for iFest. We have the event director join us in studio with details on the new location and why the change. But the show must go on, right? Grammy Award winner Marcus Miller, you see him here on the screen. He will be performing at iFest, and he's going to be joining us in studio as well. And Lauren and Joe are both out live for us today. Up first, Joe Sam is down at Moody Gardens. Hey, Joe, what's new for the families to enjoy there this summer?
Courtney, there is so much here for families to come out and enjoy. We're talking about their new addition, their dynamic dwellers. See the honey that I'm holding right now? We're going to be showing you a lot of their dynamic dwellers, like these bees that they have here, and the families are already having some fun checking all of those out. That's what's happening here at the Rainforest Pyramid. We're going to be giving you more information about that a little bit later on in the show, about the family-friendly fun that you can have this summer. For right now, we're going to send things back to you. All
right, Joe, thanks so much. Looking forward to that. And it's time for another Houston's favorite contest with our friends over at Carbach Brewing Company. Lauren Kelly is live from the spot that y'all chose as best place to catch a game. Hi, Lauren. I know you're going to reveal where you are in just a bit, but any hints?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day to watch an Astros game, and I'll tell you the perfect spot to do so. You guys voted on the best place to watch a game in Houston, and we are there in Tomball. I'll tell you where you can find this ginormous screen coming up on Houston Life this afternoon. But for now, back to you in studio, Courtney.
All right, Lauren, thanks so much. That's a great teaser. Lauren and Joe, thank you. We're going to check back in with you a little bit later on in the show. Before we get into all of that, we got to thinking about the Friday forecast, the weekend, the long weekend, and the man with all the answers, Justin Stapleton. How are you?
Ooh, that's a lot at 3:02, Court. You sure you really want to go there this early in the show?
Let's do
it. It's so funny when you were showing Lauren a second ago, I knew exactly where she was.
Don't spoil it yet. Not yet. I knew you would.
I know. I'm not going to say where. It's a great spot, though. I can tell you that. It'll be rocking this weekend for sure with the Astros. Hey, guess what? Friday forecast, as you said, it is warm. It is hot. We got a west wind out there today. Knew that would be the case. That always warms us up nicely. Here's a live look from right outside of the KPRC2 studios. You can see some of the cumulus clouds in the background there. No rain with those clouds. Don't worry about it. We should be just fine. These temperatures are ranging in the low 90s, though. Look at that. Even down in Galveston, you say, well, I'll go down to the beach and get a bit of a break. 89 with that west wind. So you take that marine air that you normally get coming off the surf and you push it out of the way. And that places like Mont Belvieu, Hobby, Seabrook, Kemah, for example, if you're going to take the kids and the family out to the boardwalk, it's going to be warm as well. Be ready for that. All right, Exact Track's all quiet. That's good news. High pressure is going to keep things in control for us through the weekend. So meaning no rain expected, but it's going to be warm. If you're going to take my man Diesel out, be ready. That west wind will continue to keep us in the 90s well past 5, 6 o'clock. And if you are going to head out to a patio, a couple of different things. One, notice that we're going to keep the heat through the Memorial Weekend forecast. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, temperatures in the 90s. Obviously, with that south wind, you add in the humidity, Courtney, it's going to feel more like about the mid-upper 90s in some spots. And then we'll do a bit of a transition. Coming up here at 3:30, we'll talk about what we've got for next week's forecast. And there is, I'll tell you what, I just left this morning Virginia Beach. I spent a couple days with the kiddos. I missed the storm I'll show you guys here in about 30 minutes by probably an hour and a half. Otherwise, you wouldn't be talking to me this afternoon.
Oh, great. I'd be doing weather too. Okay,
yes,
Justin, awesome. Listen, I'm excited for this weekend. Obviously, I got to get rid of my mom tan, you know, the baseball field tan with all my lines and everywhere. So definitely some pool time, but we'll see you in just a little bit. Okay. Appreciate it. Glad to see you today too.
Thank you.
In some of the headlines today, of course, support for the Uvalde victims is coming really from all over the world. No surprise here, including the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan. She made the trip yesterday from California to Uvalde in a personal capacity, is what her spokespeople said, just as a mom, to offer condolences to the victims. And she left flowers. She paused at each one of the memorials and also leaving flowers there. The full story and video there is on click2houston.com if you'd like to check it out. Of course, Memorial Day is Monday, and if you're looking for a way for your family to honor our fallen service members, we do have a few ideas for you. Beginning tonight from 7 to 8 p.m., there is a free Memorial Day tribute concert. This is at Peggy Shiffick Park, also known just as Shiffick Park, with a beautiful tree there featuring the Monarch Chamber Players, the ensemble of classical musicians. And all weekend long, of course, this is a great spot to gather at the Lone Star Flight Museum at Ellington Airport. There's going to be hangar talks, aircraft tours, all kinds of activities and exhibits for all ages. I know my AJ would love to do this one for sure. And then Monday on Memorial Day at 9 a.m., there is a ceremony at the Houston National Cemetery. It is open to the public, and that's from 12 to 4. Memorial Day Festival at the Buffalo Soldiers National Museum is also going on too, and there's photos with troopers and also a chance to get a little lunch, some barbecue plates there as well. More information there on our website. Okay, listen. We're going to get to something really cool. And I don't know if y'all watched last night, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is a spoiler alert. If you did not watch Top Chef, you recorded it and you haven't seen it, plug your ears, turn down your volume. Don't send me an email in 30 seconds telling you I spoiled it. But I'm going to say it right now. Congratulations to Chef Evelyn Garcia, our Houston chef. She has made it to the top 3. Next week is going to be the final episode. I got to tell you, Evelyn, I knew it all along. I was so excited to see you in this episode. By the way, Bravo also has what's going on, Fan Favorite. So you can go to Bravo's website, Top Chef website, and vote for her as well. The winner of Fan Favorite, regardless of what the outcome is next week, the Fan Favorite has a chance to win $10,000 as well. So Evelyn advances to the top 3. We're super excited, of course, with Chef Buddha and also Chef Sarah as well. So I'm really excited about that. Congratulations going on for Top Chef Houston. Man, season 19 has been incredible. And speaking of food, you can listen now. We're back, okay? Our talented team of KPRC2 foodies have shared some of their favorite spots that highlight the spirit of Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. And here's a look at some of the recommendations. It's covering all of the gamut, y'all. This is on our website, HoustonLife.tv. This is, if you've heard our Facebook Lives, that's Howard. And then we have Roseanne Aragon and Sabiha, who is one of our editors here on Houston Life. These 3 foodies teamed up and they know a thing or two about all kinds of cuisine. They picked it. I got to tell you guys, check out this article because it's everything from Filipino, Indian, Asian, Japanese, anything you want. It is there with all of their recommendations. These are just some of the standouts that you're looking at, but head over to HoustonLife.tv for the full list. You're going to want to save this one for sure. Well, of course, Memorial Day weekend marks the official, unofficial start to the summer season, right? I know HISD and a couple districts still have a week left, but what better way to kick things off than a trip down to Moody Gardens in Galveston there on the island. Joe Sam is there with a look at what's new for some of the families to experience this summer. Joe, it is one of my favorite spots. We've been going there for years. Where are you starting today?
So, you know, Courtney, this may become another one of your favorite spots here. We're inside of the rainforest and we're talking about their new additions, their dynamic dwellers, showing the importance that they are to us here. And we're talking to Jerry right now at Moody Gardens to learn a little bit more about what I'm calling these creepy crawlers that we have here.
You know, and a lot of people do refer to them, and we kind of have some fears of different insects that are out there. You know, our roaches, our bees. There's a lot of instances there where people have fears. But our dynamic dwellers are little creatures that are doing big things to help us out. So our honeybees, they're the pollinators. Yes. So they're the ones that if we're having issues, you know, I think the overall numbers of bees over this past year has declined 20% in the U.S.
Wow.
and 80% over the last 20 years. So that impacts our plants, which impacts our animals. So it affects animal life, human life, even our whole ecosystem.
Exactly.
So,
and we wouldn't be able to have the beautiful rainforest that we're seeing right now if not for these dynamic dwellers, like you just finished mentioning. Having these families here, they're able to not only be entertained by these creepy crawlers, but they're also being educated as well, because you guys give really good information about each one.
Yeah, and you know, our hope is that when people are seeing maybe bees around their house, that they're going to call a beekeeper to handle that properly so we can take care of their homes. And then you're going to learn about the leafcutter ants and how they're the fungus farmers that help the rainforest thrive. So we've got those guys, we've got the decomposers, which they're the cleanup crew. So, you know, we can talk about the decomposition of, you know,
a lot of stuff that we don't want to see. Right. But you guys have it here because it is something that's important for people to understand. How long is this going to be going on here? Because I know it's a new edition, but how long are you guys going to have it stretching for?
This is an ongoing edition. So this is a new edition, and the Rainforest Pyramid, people have enjoyed it here. It's a tribute to our vanishing rainforests of Asia, Africa, the Americas. Has been here for 25 years, and this is just a new edition and bringing new things here for everybody to appreciate.
I know you're ready for everyone to come here and really have a good time when they come to Moody Gardens, checking out this new edition here. They're dynamic dwellers. Courtney, I hear you have some big fans here, so we're going to be bringing back some of your biggest fans. Some of these Madagascar hissing roaches. They're going to be doing some kissing for Courtney, though, because that's what we want them to do. We're going to bring back some of those fans to Courtney. Thank you so much for all of that information.
All right, thank you. You can go to our website, moodygardens.org. You can get tickets, hotel packages with tickets. You can check out the golf tee times and do it all. Come down and have a great Memorial Day weekend and a great summer.
We really will. Courtney, you're going to have an even better summer once I bring you some of your friends back. We're going to send it back to you in the studio for now.
No, sir. Even my teeth are itching. I just needed a little bit of a warning before you showed me those. But I do love Moody Gardens. Tell Jerry hello. By the way, their spa is fantastic there as well. We'll see you in just a bit, Joe. All right, and get my teeth done itching here from those roaches. Still to come, we're spinning for one lucky KPRC2 insider to win big on our Houston Life prize wheel. Some big things have been added: gift cards, event attractions, even $1,000, and Total Wine. Stay tuned to find out. And Grammy Award winner Marcus Miller is bringing his soulful sound to iFest this weekend. We're going to chat with the talented artist next on Houston Life. Welcome back to Houston Life. We do want to let you know that we are standing by for a special report from NBC. The governor of Texas will be speaking from Uvalde, and we're going to bring it to you as soon as it is available. Continuing on with Houston Life, of course, the NRA Convention is in Houston at the GRB Convention Center. There is a large crowd gathered at Discovery Green protesting because of what happened earlier this week in Uvalde. iFest was scheduled to be at Discovery Green this weekend. KPRC2 is a proud sponsor of this fantastic event. Because of all the extra congestion in that one area, iFest just announced it will be moving to the other side of downtown to City Hall. The show will go on, and it's happening at the Reflection Pool. Joining us now from iFest, we have LJ Woodard, and performing at iFest is Marcus Miller. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you. How are you?
Great. Thank you so much for being here. And LJ, I'd like to start with you first of all. As we just said, change of venue. I know this all happened just kind of today, but the show must go on. First of all, why the change of venue? If you can, I know what the obvious answer is, but help us explain it.
Well, of course, we were forced to have to move and relocate due to the protest that's happening at the Nra Convention Center, so we certainly wanted to make sure that everyone was safe and that we had a very great event.
And I think it's important, too, that it's not canceled. This event is still going on. iFest is an event, a coveted event here in our city.
Yes.
Timely that it still happens.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're of course, we want to celebrate our city's multicultural diversity. With Houston being the single most ethnically diverse region within the United States of America, we certainly would be remiss not to acknowledge that and to celebrate that during this time. So we're still going to be coming out there. The trajectory has changed a little bit. We're going to be doing a call to unity. You know, we won't be able to have the festival in its usual footprint as, you know, of course, unforeseen circumstances happen, but we're going to be out there. All of our city's ethnic groups and multicultural groups will be out there joining together as one united front.
I think this is really important. And Marcus, thank you so much. And a huge fan of yours as well. Grammy Award winning. I mean, your music is just uplifting, but you're also known as an artist for peace. What does this mean for you to be here in our city this weekend at this time?
Well, you know, it seemed kind of random when we planned it.
Yeah.
You know, LJ contacted us and said, hey, we'd like you to help us celebrate. And all of a sudden, it seems like it was meant to be, you know, that they needed us here because, you know, I'm a UNESCO artist for peace, travel all around the world, play music all around the world, played in the Middle East, played in Russia, played many concerts in Ukraine, you know, and I don't speak the language of any of those countries, but when we play music, we really connect with people. You know, at first it's kind of tentative, like I can't say hello or just wave, you know, but we play, and by the end of the show, everybody's connected, and that's what music can do. And I think it's a really special thing that I get to be here in these times, you know.
We agree with that, and I've said this many times on the show that music is healing. It does the body and soul good, and man, I can tell you that this community, our state needs it, our country needs it, and so the fact that you're here and being able to provide a little bit of comfort, some normalcy, even if people aren't familiar with your music, come out and just get touched by it.
Yeah, and also this is going to be a special show because I'm going to be collaborating with some young Houston musicians, and I'm talking junior high and high school age, who've all been chosen by the Herbie Hancock Institute, which is you know, of course, led by Herbie Hancock, but it's an institution that gives a world jazz concert every April 30th. You know, every April 30th, every country in the world celebrates jazz. It didn't start like that. It started 10 years ago, but it's grown to this. So I'm going to be collaborating with the kids, and we're gonna try to find some soothing sounds.
I think that's going to happen too. And LJ, I know you want to say more about that because these are students from HSPVA.
Yeah, these are some very high-profile, talented children, or kids, I would say, and students at the HSPVA. It's a program through the Herbie Hancock Institute of Jazz, and with Herbie Hancock being the chairman of the International Jazz Day that's celebrated around the world, globally. You know, jazz is a music culture that is embraced from all corners of the world. So we're happy to celebrate that here with one of the legends of jazz.
I know, right? Oh, it's really, I'm kind of pinching myself when I heard you were coming in because it's really incredible. And you know, I have I was going to say 10-year-old. He just turned 11 this week, AJ.
You got to update.
I know, I got to update the brain, right? But he's a drummer, and he every day is in the garage, and he's drumming, and he just wants to play the music, you know? So if there's a little AJ out there who wants to be you know, how do you channel the inner musician?
Well, the first thing to do is be lucky enough to have a mom like you who will tolerate all the, you know, playing the same thing over and over and over and over again. My mom and dad were really important. You know, I'm 13, 14 years old with my mom driving me to my gigs, you know, with my bass and my amplifier in the trunk. You know what I mean? It's really important because not every kid has that support, you know, so family, you know, encouraging you to stay disciplined, because when you get to the teenage years, you know, when the kid's 10, you can say practice. When they get to be 13, 14, you know, they want to hang out, and to try to keep them on point is the job of the parent.
Absolutely. And LJ, I know that we have a whole list of events happening for iFest. Again, Reflection Pool, this is where it's going to be happening.
Yes, and we'll also be celebrating Happy Heritage Month, which suitably falls in May. Our Asian American Pacific Islanders will be out there celebrating as well. We'll be closing it out with our UNESCO celebration. We're so proud to partner with them on this great celebration.
It's lovely. LJ Woodward and Marcus Miller, thank you both, gentlemen, for coming in today, providing us some insight, and glad the show must go on. It's going to be great.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it. By the way, guys, we do have a link on our website to learn more about iFest. Just click the Scene on Houston Life section of our website. All right, now we're going to check in with Lauren Kelly, who's live from the spot y'all chose as best in town to catch a game. Hi, Lauren.
Hey, Courtney. Hey, we are live in Tomball this afternoon. It's our May Viewers' Choice Awards. Without giving it away just yet, our friends at Carbach have joined us today to make sure you guys know the best spot in town to catch a game. And the Astros play tonight. Look at their shirts. We will reveal the winner and where we are when Houston Life returns. Cheers!
Well, welcome back to Houston Life. We are standing by for a special report from NBC. Governor Abbott will be speaking from Uvalde. We're going to bring it to you as soon as it is available. You know, in the meantime, we continue with our show, and there is no shortage of sports in H-Town, right? Or even this weekend, you've got the Indy 500 to watch right here on KPRC2. And, you know, we teamed up with Karbach Brewing Company to find the best place in the Houston area to catch a game. And y'all came through big time in our online poll. The winner, oh, I get to announce it? Little Woodrow's. Lauren Kelly is live from their newest location in Tomball. Hey, Lauren, this is by far one of the best places in town.
You did such a great job announcing it. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. I mean, look at this bar, y'all. It's a perfect day. Congratulations again to our friends at Little Woodrow's. There's so many locations all over Houston. You know you've been in there before, whether it's for one of their big events or the turtle races, but this right here today is their newest location in Tomball. They've been open since 2021. And I'm here with Lauren and Samantha today, who are accepting the award on all of our viewers' behalf. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And thanks for everyone that took the time to vote for us.
I will tell you, Lauren and Samantha, this is probably the biggest one that I've been in, biggest Little Woodrow's. Look at that screen. It is gigantic. Is that really why you think this place came through and won?
I think it's huge, huge reason. It is a 300-inch TV. We
300 inches, that's all.
We call it our Woodytron. We do have them at several of our locations. This is one of our biggest locations across the state of Texas. We do have 23 locations in major cities, coming to a city near you. But yeah, definitely our patio. We have plenty of indoor and outdoor seating. There are games for everyone.
I have to comment really quickly. I don't mean to cut you off, but Samantha, we were talking about the number of televisions that you have here. You have so many.
Yeah, we have over 60 TVs. Most of them are over 75 inches. We show all of the games, all of the fights. We cover all sports, and we're super dog friendly, so that's also nice.
That's such a big thing nowadays, especially on a day like this. Summer's about to start. It's Memorial Day weekend. People want to bring their puppies, so it's nice that we can have them out here with us.
Yes, we've got plenty of shades and misters. We've got dog bowls and treats for the dogs. So come grab your cold one and enjoy the game.
All right, so we also want to talk about our friends at Karbach. They've joined up with us for this prestigious award that you have won. Congratulations again. Of course, when we're talking about sports in Houston, we can't not talk about the Astros. The Astros are playing tonight, and our favorite to drink during an Astros game is
Crawford Buck.
And we were talking about the lager for the Rockets games. Now, with Indy 500 happening this weekend, what would be the best Karbach choice, do you think, for this weekend?
I think the Love Street would be a really good choice.
And I will also say that the Love Street, I tested the citrus flavor, which is one of the new ones. Oh my God, I could be here all day.
Delicious, yes.
Well, congratulations on your award again. Thank you again to the viewers for voting. Hey, I can't be the only one who's drinking after work today, not during work, after work. It is Friday. Happy Friday, ladies, and congratulations again to Little Woodrow's. Courtney, tough day at work, but back to you in Studio B for now.
And guess what, Lauren? You're officially off the clock. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Great job, and congratulations. And I'm glad she made the reference of Little Big Woodrow. I mean, it's giant, but it's such a great spot. Lauren, thanks so much. Do appreciate it. Sure. Still ahead, we are spinning the prize wheel. It's Friday. We could use a nice beverage, right? We got a gift card to Total Wine. That could come in handy this weekend. Houston Life will be right back. Well, welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney Zavala with you. Derek is off today. We are standing by for a special report from NBC News. Governor Abbott will be speaking from Uvalde. In the meantime, though, let's check in with Lauren, Brandon, and Justin for a look at what they have coming up at the top of the hour. Hi, guys. Happy Friday.
Courtney, thank you so much, and happy Friday to you as well. It feels warmer and more humid out there today. No doubt about that. Let's talk to Justin about just how warm and humid it's going to get.
You know, it's interesting. It's almost like it's Memorial Day weekend, isn't it? You're like, oh, hey, it is. Funny enough how that works. Anyway, here's what it looks like. Our Southwest Houston camera, I should say. This is from the tower cam right here at the KPRC2 studios. Warming up nicely. We're at 93, 93, 91, 89 down in Galveston. As I mentioned, that west wind everyone's seeing right now has really got things warmed up. So be ready for that. That will be part of our issue for today. We're at 92 in Tomball, 95 out in Brenham, 94 in Cleveland, 91 in Mount Bellevue, and 93 down in Angleton. Rimkirk could be a little on the strong side at times this weekend, so just be careful with that. Otherwise, we'll be looking at quiet on the exact track radar. High pressure's got us under control here across the southern plains, but boy, oh boy, look at this. Big area of low pressure swirling its way across from Indiana over towards the Ohio Valley. We've got some severe weather, a tornado warning that's out for parts of the upcountry there into South Carolina, and then, of course, the what we'll call it beginning of this anyway, this front actually blasting its way in towards New York City into portions of New Jersey as well. So it's going to be a messy forecast for much of the East Coast. We should not have to worry about too much of that. So as I mentioned, if you're walking diesel this afternoon, that west wind will keep us in the 90s as we go from 5, 6 to 7. Good spot may be out towards Little Woodrow's, as you saw with Lauren there out in Tomball, and pretty much lock it in for the rest of the weekend as well. We're going to keep temperatures in the mid-90s. We'll talk about the impact of what the feels like temperatures will be. I'll give you a hint, Brendan and Lauren, find a pool most of this weekend. And then certainly as we make a bit of a transition going into next week, what are we looking at as we get ready to what? You guys ready for this? We get ready to welcome in the month of June.
Goodness gracious.
It's almost here.
It's already here. All right. We'll look forward to it.
That weather, a pint will be good too, Justin. Thank you. Now here's a look at some of the stories we're working on for you this afternoon. First, brand new developments today on the timeline of events leading up to and during the elementary school shooting in Uvalde. As you heard from Courtney, we're standing by for a press conference right now. Those developments include stunning discovery of how the gunman was able to get inside the school.
Plus, the NRA is having its annual meeting at the GRB, but protesters have gathered across the street at Discovery Green to voice their opposition to the organization and to demand stricter gun control measures. Former President Donald Trump will address attendees today. We'll have live coverage starting at 4 o'clock.
In the meantime, let's send things back to Courtney in Studio B, holding it down by herself.
You know what? It's a little lonely and quiet in here today, but we're going to make it work. We appreciate it, guys. Happy Friday, and we'll see you at the top of the hour.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Well, let's check in with Joe Sam. You know, he's down at Moody Gardens checking out all the fun. All right, Joe, where are you moving to now? Oh, Palm Beach. Get it?
Yes, Courtney, we are cooling off at the beach right now. You guys having a good time? Everybody's having a good time. We'll be telling you about how you can do the same with your families when Houston Life returns. Woo!
It is time for our Houston Life Prize Wheel. We've got some really great prizes up for grabs this week. And today we are spinning for Janet Broussard from Onalaska. Hi, Janet. Happy Friday.
Thank you. Same to you.
We appreciate you being here. And I understand you've got a couple hobbies of crochet and cookbooks. So what kind of crocheting do you do?
Oh, I just crochet like hot pads and things like that to pass the time.
I love that. That is awesome. And then cookbooks. So do you collect the cookbooks or do you like to write them and organize them?
I like to collect them.
Great. What's your favorite thing to make?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. Maybe spaghetti.
Okay. Well, let me know when it's spaghetti day and I will come on down for spaghetti day with you anytime. A little fun fact. You lived in Alaska for a little bit?
Yes, I did for 5 years.
What brought you to Alaska?
My husband's job.
I bet that was pretty amazing to see every day.
It was very amazing.
That is so great. Okay, well, listen, we are so grateful for you to be a KPRC2 insider. What do you say we spin the wheel?
That's great.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Hopefully my hands are lucky today. All right, Janet, we're going to give it a big spin. Here we go. I can't look. Oh, we were so close, but you ended up with our SaberCats tickets. Woohoo!
Thank you.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome, Janet. Congratulations. We appreciate you being a KPRC2 insider.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. And by the way, our producers will be in touch shortly and how you can claim your prize. And if you want your chance to spin and win live on the show, all you have to do is be that KPRC2 insider, just like Janet. Visit our click2houston.com/insider website to sign up. It's absolutely free. Congratulations, Janet.